We marching for just we marching
exactly
for shooting. We marching by the police. By the police shoot. Why?
When I came here, she was still lying here in a passage. And she was lying there for about three and a half hours after I came from work. Couldn't even hold her. They didn't want us to go near. They were telling us about the crime scene and what have you and all that stuff. So I just had to stand and look, you know.
I am one of the pastors. We have a big church, as you can see, that buries a lot of the victims, innocent victims, even the gangsters. We bury them because that's my job. Nobody thinks of the trauma that I have to go through myself every week, sometimes standing at graves, having to bury, seeing the mothers and the children being fatherless, mothers being widows. It really doesn't sit on our clothes, us as pastors in this community.
I heard the shots, but it was so loud. Just being, it's practically, I was on the scene, but I just didn't see because there's a wall dividing us. And the very moment I went out, after the shot stopped, Rocky told me that woman has just been shot. And I went to look at her, but I couldn't take that because there was too much blood. And she was already dying.
Put my brother on a wheelchair and the police started shooting. They incited violence. Police. All we want is God to take control of this place.
It's communities that have lost their liberty, their freedom, their constitutional right to live in the country that they love. They are prohibited, they are inhibited. People, our mothers are crying. Our sons are dying.
In the previous dispensation, we were not white enough. Now we are not black enough.
You know what? Let us make an example tonight. We will burn down the Ria Vaya station. And if not, if we do not do anything else about it, next is our police station.
The trouble started when the drugs came on the scene. But the people, there's a lot of elderly people in Westbury that has got respect and things. The youngsters is the danger.
We don't just teach kids the swimming skill. It's not just about the stroke, it's about being part of a family. We teach them time management, discipline, things that they don't teach you in school. I mean, this is where we do it. But it's not just about the sport, it's about being part of a family. Well, I wouldn't say stress from gangs, but a lot of them come from broken homes. And I mean, but for them to come here in the afternoon and be in the water is the best thing that I have. I mean, I have a kid that lives around here. Home is not as perfect. He would spend the entire afternoon here. I mean, 2 hours after his training session is finished, he would hang around here. I mean, sometimes I would chase him home, but I feel it's important for him to be around us because he's part of the family. And it keeps him away from doing the wrong things.
Everything about her, I just miss my wife deeply, you know. I don't think anybody can take my wife's place. Even with the children around, nah. It's just us. I'm just going to miss her. Yeah. I only hope that this time my wife's death won't be in vain. This time something definitely will be done.